Yeah, I represent the Javicki Agency, which is an all-state insurance agency, and I've been here personally about let's see, a year and 7 months I've been here. So that's how long I've been affiliated with this business. Well, I think that coming from a car sales background, I was with Honda for about 12 years, and having your name out in the community, and just so people know who you are, what you do, where you're located, and stuff, is invaluable. I mean, you can have too much of that, and I know when I had first started here, other than some Facebook posts and stuff like that, or maybe some random off-end, Google searches you come across, John's place. But I think that, one of the best things here more recently over the last, I don't know, it's been maybe 4 months or so, maybe 5. I know that we've had a very, very strong Google presence where we've had people, type in like Allstate near me, and they could be 15 to 20 miles away, and they're getting our office here, specifically. So I know that that's been the biggest takeaway for me personally and individually, with you guys, putting us into that position and setting us up for that type of, outreach, via, search. I know that's been extremely beneficial. Yeah, I mean, John would have more of an idea of all the services, but I do know that the Google in particular, that's been spectacular. I mean, I've even said that to John, hey, where did we get that customer from? Where were they calling from? How did they hear about us? And I mean, literally for a few weeks straight. I mean, it literally was maybe 2-3 calls almost a day, where, I'd find out where they are. Hey, how did you guys hear about us? Because you're not you're close, but you're not close. And they said, we just typed in, insurance agent near me, and, you guys were the first person to come up. So I think that, having that type of presence out there, as I said earlier, is invaluable, because I think that, people want service now or yesterday, and they don't want to hop around through fiery hoops with knives being thrown at them. They want to get their stuff immediately and taken care of immediately, and I think that's been extremely helpful for us here at within the business. Well, I've said this before to a lot of vendors that I used, personally in my dealership days. Running a small business in particular, you don't have a lot of time to, you're almost that guy, from them old TV shows that, like, you're behind the counter and says, "Let me talk to the janitor," and he takes his hat off and hangs it up and puts the janitor hat on. And then, let me talk to the accountant. He takes the janitor hat off, puts the accountant tie on. When you're running a small business, I mean, you're kind of the jack of all trades, and you really don't have time to be able to sink your time, into every specific little detail, because there's not enough hours in the day. And having a good vendor, having a good partner that can relieve you of some of those duties, and can kind of take that load off your shoulders, where you can exhaust more effort into X, Y, and Z, because there's no time for A, B, and C because of X, Y, and Z. So if you're a small business owner out there, I mean, it's incredibly beneficial to that small business owner. It doesn't have to just be small business. I just use that just for an example. Any time that you can get someone to take the load off your shoulders and get positive results from it, that grow the business. Because I mean, anybody who's in business is looking to grow their business. I mean, if they're not, they shouldn't be in business. But having a partner or a vendor such as you guys, for an example, I mean, it takes a enormous amount of load off your, off the owner's plate, in particular areas, and because time is priceless. I mean, it's absolutely priceless, and there's not enough hours in the day to do it all yourself.